Okay, so this video is to explain some issues that you may encounter with the crankshaft. This is the Deutz. This is the 2011, D2011, and D2010 is about the same thing. This is in the reference to changing the timing belt. Okay, as you can see, this is the new belt. I'm already replaced it and placed it in, time it and everything. But if your belt broke, you may even get the locking pins and everything. But if your belt broke, you're gonna have a little bit of a problem trying to timing this thing up. That is if you don't have any engine issues. So assuming that you don't have engine bend rods, push rods and stuff like that, otherwise you're gonna have to remove the top and replace the pushing rods. So let's say that your belt broke. This is for this specific issue. Okay, so two things you need to know about this engine. These are the biggest issues that you need to understand. That cylinder number one is the one on the back. It's 3 cylinders. 1, 2, 3. Number one is here, but for timing purposes, you gotta go with the front, with the first cylinder. Okay, so what you're gonna do if that happens is that obviously the problem is that while the camshaft has a hole where you can line this tool up with, and it's pretty easy, the crankshaft has no hole. Deutz make no hole for the crankshaft, so therefore it's hard to find a position for this locking pin unless you put it on DTC. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to remove the injector right here, the first injector on the front of the engine. Although this is not number one, it is for timing purposes. This is the one you need to mess with. Remove the injector. Once you've done that, you're gonna see the top of the piston. Put a screwdriver, and as you know, just bring it to DTC, to the zenith, to the top of the piston. Just bring it to the dead top of the piston. That's your DTC. And once you put it in that position, then you can insert your locking pin on this, obviously right here, on this hole right here, where you're when you insert the hole for the locking pin. So once you have that on DTC, that's how you're gonna do it. And then you position your pin, tight it in position, and that will keep your crankshaft and DTC ready for timing. Like I said, the camshaft is pretty easy. That's a hole right there. That's for the other locking pin. That has a hole, and once you find the hole, you just put it in and it'll go right into position, and then you'll be ready for dropping your timing belt. Now for the adjusting of the belt, you're gonna need this tool right here, and this tool goes right here like that, and it has a hook there. You gotta put the belt on that hook, put it through the inside, hook it in there, then let it go. It rests in there, and then you're gonna put pressure with a timing tensioner. You're gonna put tight it up, and then this needle is gonna move and it's gonna sit right here. Okay, the only thing you gotta be careful is that when you set the belt, that there's no slack in this area right here, because these two are locked, of course. So you need to make sure that you position your belt on the back. There's no slack here, and then you be able to tension your belt. And after you have tension your belt, then you remove your locking pins. Because remember, these are free floating. There is no sprocket marks on these babies. All right, so I hope this video is helpful. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.